Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, May 28th, and you see I'm in my office today, and Wishbone is down here too. He's just laying down a little bit. We went for a nice walk around the area when we first got here. So thank you for joining us. And tomorrow is a big day for our senior celebration parade throughout our community. So there's going to be a fire truck and a police car and a school bus that'll go around every neighborhood in our community to celebrate seniors and to celebrate their great accomplishment of making it through one of the most challenging years that any of us have ever seen. So let's get out tomorrow when you hear the fire truck and police truck coming through the neighborhood. Make sure you get outside and cheer on some of the seniors. We're going by every senior's house on tomorrow. So hope you're able to get outside and celebrate a little bit. A reminder that lunch and breakfast are available to every student in Mount Lebanon from 11 to 1, and it's at entrance C20 at the high school. Mr. Fetchko, Mr. Sabin, Chef Dave, and our food service workers prepare food for us every day, and each day they even have a hot entree. So I would encourage you to stop by if you're looking for something to do and get out of your house for a little bit. A reminder that we all need to continue to do our part. We need to practice good hygiene. Our 6 reminders: wash your hands often for 20 seconds or longer. And 20 seconds is a little bit longer than you think. And sometimes singing happy birthday twice would be about 20 seconds. So wash your hands often. Cover your mouth or nose when you sneeze or cough. What's really important is to avoid touching your face. So if you touch something and then you touch your face, the potential to spread that virus from touch surfaces to your face, got to be very careful with doing that. Clean high touch surfaces often. So doorknobs, light switches, places that you touch very often, we should work hard to clean those more often and practice good social distancing. So again, continue to stay home as much as possible, but if you have to go out, keep at least 6 feet between you and others, and always wear a mask in public and in public places. So I would encourage you to keep practicing those 6 good hygiene factors. Have no doubt, we are going to get through this. There are a lot of smart, energetic, and thoughtful people guiding us through this difficult time. And if we hang in there, we will get through this, and we have a path to recovery and return. So let's do some mindful moments. Let's see if Wishbone wants to wake up. No, Wishbone. Let me see if I can turn the camera. There's Wishy. Yeah, Wish. So we're going to do some mindful moments here. And let's just start with some breathing exercises. So again, we know that when we take some deep breaths, it stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which potentially leads to calmness. Not always, but potentially. And we bring in the good oxygen, and we let the carbon dioxide out. So let's just do some mindful breathing. And it's very easy. Just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So let's do that. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's see if we can relax our shoulders. Let's do that again. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So as simple and easy as that sounds, it has a really significant impact on our whole body and our mind, just relaxing us a little bit. Sometimes you might have heard your parents say, hey, let's just take a deep breath here. And they knew what they were talking about, or they do know what they're talking about. So on Tuesday, we had one of our friends who's done a lot of work with the school district come, and his name is Dr. Chris Willard. And he stopped into one of our Google meetings where we were talking about the road to recovery. And he shared some of his knowledge about dealing with challenging events, both as a psychologist and some of the work that he's done with mindfulness. So following that, I found this little activity he suggested a couple years ago. And you'll need a piece of paper and something to write with. And I'll give you a minute to get that, and I'll get my piece of paper and something to write with. And as you can see, I wrote the letters S-E-A-T. So our thoughts are often racing off to the past or to the future, sometimes overwhelming us with emotions or distracting us. So what we're really trying to practice here is to be present in this specific moment. And we can teach ourselves to check in with this present moment by touching our senses and emotions, and then learning how to manage that anxiety more effectively. So Dr. Willard calls this process taking a mindful seat, S-E-A-T. So let me walk you through this simple exercise, and it's a little bit about just feeling the here and now. So S-E-A-T. And so let's find a comfortable place to sit. And we can take a couple calming breaths like we did at the beginning this morning. And we're just going to check in with our senses. So S is for senses or sensations. So start by checking in with your body. So what information are you getting through your 5 senses? And what informations are your sensations telling your body or giving your body right now? So things like, are you feeling hot or a little humid or cold, or your heart is pounding, or you're breathing? So let's put some of those words under our S for senses. So right now I'm feeling calm. It's a little bright in here, so you can see the bright lights. So those are my senses. E is for emotions. So what emotions are present in this very moment? How are you feeling right now? And you can write down some of those words. What are your emotions? And let's move on to A for actions. So what do you feel like doing at this moment? Do you have any urges or impulses? What actions do you want to take? Things like, you want to run out of the room? Do you want to go back to sleep? Do you just want to get outside and play? Do you want to get to your work? So what actions do you feel like doing right now? And I feel like I need to be prepared for some of the meetings I have later today. So I feel like I need to do some work on those agendas. So that's the A. And finally, the T, what thoughts are present in this moment? Are you thinking, I'm bored, or this is a great moment, or what's for dinner? What are the thoughts going through your head right now? So you can write some of those down. So I'm thinking about Wishbone. So sometimes just putting your thoughts down on paper, or you don't have to write words, you could even draw little pictures. Hi, Wishbone. You can even write little or draw little pictures. So sometimes just putting them down on paper makes you feel good. So the next time you're feeling a little anxious or scared or nervous, or you don't know what quite to do, take a seat, S-E-A-T, and kind of write down those feelings and thoughts and emotions. And it's also good just to journal. And we've talked about that a lot of times. So just putting those words down on paper sometimes helps us to see things more clearly. What do you think, Wishbone? So let's move on to our meditation. As always, meditation is one way to become a little bit more mindful. And the more we do it, the stronger we get those muscles going, we become more self-aware. We feel in the present moment. We can be right here, right now. So let's do a little meditation. We'll just do a short one today and find a comfortable place to sit. Put your feet flat on the floor. Sit up straight. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes or just look down. And take a few more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's become aware of our surroundings, the sounds we hear, maybe the smells we smell. Do you hear a truck driving by? Do you hear somebody opening a door? What are the sounds you hear in this present moment, in this space? Check in with our bodies. How are we feeling today? Are we feeling happy or tired, sleepy? And let's scan down from the top of our head to the tips of our toes. Slowly scan down, just noticing, not getting stuck anywhere. Neck, the back, sit bones, the thighs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, and the toes. Fully grounded in this space. And let's find our breath today. Sometimes you can put your hand on your chest or your belly to help you. The expansion and contraction. If your mind wanders off, that's normal. You can bring it back to that breath. And take one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's notice this space again. What do we hear? What do we smell? Can we feel our hands on our lap? Our feet on the ground? And put a smile on your face. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Let's take a nice little stretch. What a nice way to start my day with you and Wishbone. And I'm happy that I've been able to be with you every day. And I will continue to be with you every day. So let's end, as we usually do, with a little mindful self-compassion. So you can put your hand on your heart or give yourself a hug. And somebody asked me the other day, why do I encourage you to put your hand on your heart or give yourself a hug? Because sometimes we know just that touch can bring psychological calm. So feel that and repeat quietly to yourself, may I be happy. May I be healthy. And may I be peaceful. Thanks for joining us today, and enjoy the parade tomorrow. And we'll read a book in the morning, and I can't wait to see you.